Minneapolis. Dan Olson, Minnesota Public Radio News. There's a winter storm warning in effect until 9 for Duluth, International Falls, and the Range Cities. Another inch to 4 inches of snow possible in central and northern parts of the state. Highs in the mid-teens to lower 30s. This is Minnesota Public Radio News. And good afternoon. Welcome back to Midday on Minnesota Public Radio News. I'm Gary Heiken. Unhyped protests over body scans and pat-downs at U.S. airports failed to materialize this past Thanksgiving weekend. But the debate continues over the best keep Americans safe. Some critics of the current system of airport security argue that scans and pat-downs are not only a violation of privacy, but they're not as effective as racial and religious profiling. On the other side, opponents of profiling argue that profiling offers a false sense of safety and runs counter to the idea that people of all races and religions should be free from persecution. Well, National Public Radio's Intelligence Squared program brought together 6 people from various backgrounds to argue the issue of profiling. Among the debaters were former Homeland Security Chief Michael Chertoff, author and former CIA officer Robert Baer, Asra Nomani, a former Wall Street Journal reporter and colleague of Daniel Pearl, the journalist killed by terrorists in Pakistan, and Deborah Burlingame, whose brother was the pilot of the American Airlines plane that crashed into the Pentagon on 9/11. The program, which we'll listen to this hour, was hosted by John Donovan, correspondent for ABC News Nightline.
True or false, U.S. airports should use racial and religious profiling?